I'm Stephanie Hansen, and this is Chapter 6 for Curriculum Planning. The assignment was to find a research on self-discipline versus student IQ and the outcomes between student self-discipline versus students with high IQs. I looked up a couple research projects or studies on 8th grade students, and is who typically this research project is done on. And I found a couple different schools with similar demographics, ranging in the mid 50% area for Caucasian, the low 30% for African American population, around the 10% Asian population, between 3 and 4% Latino, and about 0.5% for Native Americans. In this research study, I found most of the data saying that there's just a little over half the students in these research studies were females. In each school there was around 150 kids in the 8th grade class that participated. Both studies that I found that had substantial amount of data with them reported that students, as well as teachers and parents, had to fill out surveys representing like students' work time, how much TV time they have. The school kept daily records on students turning in homework as well as absences and what their overall GPAs were, and they also had to do student IQ testing at the beginning of the year. At the end of the year, they compared student achievement test scores with student GPAs, and they found that students who had a more self-discipline or harder work ethic towards school and academics found themselves obtaining more information and achievement. So I guess in hand it states that students who have more of a work ethic or self-discipline to do their homework and succeed at schoolwork tend to have a higher outcome with overall GPA by the end of the year than students who have a higher IQ that things come naturally. I think it's important for students to work hard or set goals to obtain so they have somewhere to move forward to. It's, as I've seen in prior years of teaching, that students who are naturally more intelligent sometimes have a harder time with pushing themselves to strive for something more, and students who struggle typically push themselves or want to do better or obtain the higher GPA to either satisfy parents, teachers, or both, or know that they're working towards a goal maybe to stay eligible for school. So I guess a lot of teachers have seen this in their classrooms, but I think it's great to see data reports stating that students with self-discipline and hard work ethic sometimes can outdo those naturally more intelligent students. I guess overall, demographics in this part of Nebraska would typically range in more Caucasian students, but I would like to see a study in this done possibly in a higher ethnicity group of maybe African Americans or Latinos or Asians, and see what the difference is compared to schools who do have a higher Caucasian population. Overall, this topic interests me to see that students who do work harder can sometimes obtain higher goals and scores. Thanks.